ultimate Pokemon Master Trainer!
Ow!
Be forewarned if you haven't been already, the hottest thing in the 12 and under set is coming soon to a theater near you. Pokemon the movie joins Pokemon the video game and Pokemon the trading card as must-sees and must-haves.
More than a game.
Does anybody know how to play this? How to get to the next level?
Kid's fucking stupid.
Here, Brown attacks with a vicious Beedrill. What went through your mind?
When I saw that, I knew I could school it with my Charizard.
Oh, again on wrist cam. Wow, you got game.
You may have seen a kid slap a card, but I just saw a kid rip $10,000 in half. In 1999, that might have been common, but the year is 2020. So I'm trying to figure out one thing by making this video. Why? Why is it that these cards are so damn expensive? What caused this? Who is responsible for this? And who is responsible for bringing the charm of my childhood back to life? Let's talk about it. I went on a journey into my favorite childhood hobby these past few weeks, learning so much that I thought I knew, but really didn't. Asking questions to friends, streamers, experts on why Pokemon cards have seemingly taken over the world these past few months. Why every stream I tuned into always had someone breaking a box from a simple $50 box to boxes worth more than my college tuition. And I'm in the States, man. So in today's video, I'm taking you on that journey too, into the world of Pokemon card collecting, and more specifically, why Pokemon cards have taken over the world again. Some footage in this video is from creators around the community. Their links will be in the description of this video, as well as the music too. Pokemon cards have been around since I was born. In, well, you know, the numbers. And Pokimane was everywhere in the late 90s and early 2000s. Movies, TV shows, games, board games, and the card game Pokemon became the ultimate collectathon, with everything trying to be like it. Nothing could capture the awe and pure domination of the IP. I'm going to save you the journey from then to now, but just know that the hype had to come to a stop, or at least a slow, at some point. With new generations of Pokemon cards came new kids and adults to be excited by them. But the question you may ask is, well, why now? What made them so popular today that we're here making this video highlighting this moment in time? Well, it comes down to word of mouth at the end of the day. Pokemon cards have shot up in value these past few years, with some major content creators catching lightning in a bottle, not only from the break luck they encounter, but also in terms of sheer number of people interested in the hobby, and it makes sense as IslandGrown explained to me.
Pokemon never really disappeared, right? People moved on to maybe like other IPs and enjoying other things in life and whatnot, but Pokemon's always been there. It's always been the most consistent IP throughout the years.
As Island explained to me, Pokemon never truly died down. But I would argue that fatigue set in and creativity over the years was lost in the new Pokemon compared to the old. The interesting part of Pokemon from my perspective is that Pokemon nostalgia will always be a factor in the demand for cards. The audience that grew up with Gen 1 through 4 is old enough that revisiting these relics of cardboard past truly is worth more than the price of the cards themselves. When I sat down with my friend and Pokemon box breaking fiend Sweatcicle, he filled me in on what the real incentive is for him breaking the boxes.
I mean, honestly, one of the biggest things for me is nostalgia. Ever since I cracked the first box, it's just, not only is it addicting, but it's just, I don't know what it is, man. Like the feeling of not only going back to when you were young and just having something fun to do. That's like a physical item, not just being digital. I think that's one of the biggest things, is like having something that's not just on the computer screen.
Sweat may be in that camp who truly finds love for the cards as a relic, but I wasn't satisfied with just knowing what I already knew. We all know that Pokemon is nostalgic, but what viewers really want to know is why the price on these cards and why the sudden massive interest.
Well, I think the biggest thing would be the famous Logan Paul opening. He opened a first edition base set booster box, and we all know how much of an influence that he has. That definitely sparked things up, especially in like the YouTube search query, that whole system. But it also opened people's eyes to the fact that people have been nonstop collecting this stuff for 20 plus years. So
Logan Paul, love him or hate him and all of his crew, broke a first edition base set booster box live on YouTube to 10 million eyes as of right now. This box was worth $200,000, and Logan pulled the most expensive card in the box possible. A first edition holographic Charizard, which sells anywhere from $150,000 to $200,000. This many new eyes to the hobby, including creators seeing that effect, opened an avenue for the hobby to grow even larger. There was already a wide and strong community of PokeTubers, including of course IslandGrown, but also including Leonhardt, TCA Gaming, PokeRev, and many more. But now the hobby was set to explode with streamers like Sweatcicle, Ludwig, XQC, Mizkif, Pokimane, Moist Kritical. The list goes on, breaking boxes on a very regular basis to anywhere between 10,000 to over 100,000 viewers a day. It's basic economics though, and the supply of first edition boxes are extremely low, especially given that Wizards of the Coast, the printing company responsible for all of the classic card prints, sued Nintendo back in 2003 for allegedly stealing insider secrets, which was settled out of court. Damn Nintendo, more lawsuits? Hope this video gets to stay up. So with the supply of 20-year-old cards and massive demand for these cards, that means that the prices are going to shoot through the roof, obviously. What was once a simple EV and a pack of cards was now a couple $100. But there is a catch. You see that little stamp and the name we mentioned before? It adds extreme value to these cards. First edition. Also, and the biggest catch of all, and the one you'll hear so many PokeTubers and streamers say,
today I want to talk about PSA graded card.
PSA 10.
PSA 10 Charizard.
PSA 10. The difference between a 5 to a 7 to a 9 to a 10 is somewhat subjective, but Island let me know how this process really works.
So in a nutshell, PSA is a grading card company. There's other companies out there like Beckett and also CGC. But the four grading aspects is surface, edges, corners, and centering. Those are the four grading criteria, right? And within those, I mean, you're looking for the specific areas. You're looking for silvering on the edges, which is the hollows kind of showing out of the card. You're looking for print lines that are on the actual card. You're looking for the centering of the card. You're looking for any dings or nicks on the edges and corners of the card. Once they're graded, they're sent back to you.
So before you jump to spend money on some cool cardboard, be careful what you wish for, because some dude in a PSA suit may grade it poorly. I was surprised that so many creators weren't in the box breaking hobby just for self-interest, but really the main focus was for nostalgia and legendary moments never forgotten. Of course, we live in the world of COVID, so this feeling of nostalgia and, let's be honest, so much time on our hands has grown exponentially. It was almost like a perfect storm for something physical in this digital age to draw our attention. And I mean, how could you blame anyone? My eyes were glued to the screen during these breaks, especially when you up the ante of the price of these boxes. Hoping the breaker makes their money back, the intensity of what may be at the back of the pack, it's all so entertaining. One of the largest content creators on Twitch, named Ludwig, with the help of many other creators, even put together a Pokemon week where a streamer per day for 7 days opened up a different first edition box. The hype was at an all-time high during this week, with Mizkif set to break the most expensive box. A Neo Genesis first edition box with the hopes of pulling a Holo Lugia. I think it's important, as Sweatcicle and Island told me,
I think a lot of the value of opening these boxes is the nostalgia, being able to re-feel those moments that you had as a child, bring back those memories.
If you love Pokemon, there's a good chance that you might recheck it out if you see it. For me personally, like I said, it's the nostalgia and just making good content and having fun.
So if you ever considered that you want to make money from partaking in box breaks, just know that it may not serve to be a great incentive for the hobby, and I just wouldn't recommend gambling on Pokemon cards. We may not know how long this period of hype will last,
The only way I see it continuing longer than like a month is if somebody opens like another crazy box.
But this crazy amount of demand is here for now. Island reassured me that,
And in terms of like actually having a bubble and actually bursting, it's not going to.
so we'll have to see if this sort of internet Pokimania 2 comes to a short chapter, or if this hobby is just waiting for the next burst. My advice to all of you is check your old binder of cards and hope your mom didn't sell them at a garage sale for $10. Thanks, Mom. Also, enjoy some damn Pokemon. The PokeTuber community is wide, and so many great creators are out there constantly opening up boxes and having a blast. I hope this new wave of interest in the hobby catches wind, and I hope you guys like this new video. Thank you to IslandGrown Sweatcicle for the interviews. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and sub if you did like this video, and until next time, I'll see you later.
I don't know if the cards on the inside are in good condition, because here we go. I'm getting my fix in, boys. They're already opened. Are they? Why do these don't feel right? I think I got scammed.
This is the position I have found myself in. I have one Pokemon left with 6 HP. I cannot escape, cannot kill it. There's one way out. This is our only chance.